Have you ever wondered why a tiny pinch in your neck can send tingles all the way down your arm? The cervical spine is a lot more than a stack of bones. It's like a busy highway for nerves connecting your brain to the rest of your body. Can you walk us through the basics here?
Absolutely. Think of your cervical spine as the neck's main support column made up of 7 vertebrae. Between those bones, nerves branch out like exit ramps, especially the cervical plexus and brachial plexus, which send signals to your shoulders, arms, and hands. Even something as simple as slouching can cramp these spaces and set off tingling or pain because those nerves don't have a lot of room to breathe.
That makes sense. One wrong posture and the nerves notice right away. I'm curious, what are some of the most common telltale signs that something's off with these nerves in the neck?
You'll often see people describe burning or electric-like pain, numbness or tingling running down the arm, or even grip weakness. And here's the tricky part. Sometimes those symptoms pop up after something simple, like a long day at the computer or sleeping in a weird position. The key is figuring out when it's just fleeting irritation or when it's a red flag.
Funny you mention posture, because I'm totally guilty of hunching over my phone for hours. How much do our everyday habits like desk work or sleeping wrong really play into nerve problems?
They matter a lot. Prolonged poor posture narrows those tiny openings where nerves exit your spine. Even something like holding your phone between your shoulder and ear can tweak the nerves. Over time, repetitive strain, bad ergonomics, or even old injuries can set the stage for nerve compression and all those annoying symptoms.
I've definitely woken up with that burning pins and needles feeling before. If someone's noticing these symptoms, how do they know when to handle it themselves and when to see a professional?
Great question. If it's just a brief tingle after a long drive or some stiffness that fades with movement, self-care usually does the trick. But if you notice sudden, persistent weakness, numbness that won't quit, or severe pain, especially if it gets worse at night or after rest, that's when you want to check with a clinician. They may do a neurological exam or order imaging to make sure nothing serious is going on.
That actually reassures me and sets up a perfect segue. Let's talk about what people can do at home, safely, to keep their nerves happy. So, for folks looking to be proactive, what does a nerve-friendly home routine actually look like?
It's surprisingly doable. We recommend a 5-step routine. First, gentle nerve glides. These are like yoga for your nerves, helping them move smoothly through tight spots. Second, postural support using a towel roll at your mid-back to keep your chest open and shoulders relaxed. Then, add simple strengthening moves like scapular retractions and neck isometrics to stabilize the spine.
That doesn't sound intimidating at all. And you mentioned symptom monitoring. What does that mean in practice?
It's as easy as jotting down your pain, tingling, or weakness after certain activities. If things improve, great. If not, you know it's time to adjust or get help. And don't forget recovery. Drink plenty of water, use the right pillow, and throw in some deep breathing. One study even found this routine cut symptoms by 40% in just 6 weeks.
Those numbers are pretty motivating. What if someone's routine needs tweaking, say, for older adults or athletes? After hearing all this, I can imagine the same routine might not work for everyone, like my dad versus my friend who swims daily. How do you personalize these strategies?
That's where it gets interesting. For older adults, we dial back the range of nerve glides and focus more on posture and gentle strengthening, sometimes even skipping neck isometrics if arthritis is in the picture. Athletes, on the other hand, benefit from warm-up nerve glides and targeted rotator cuff work, plus extra care post-exercise with things like ice and technique variation.
And for the desk warriors among us, like most people nowadays?
Sedentary folks need frequent movement breaks and workstation tweaks, monitor at eye level, headset for calls, and regular radial nerve glides during the workday. Regardless of your group, tracking symptoms and making little adjustments can have a huge impact on preventing flare-ups.
That really brings the whole picture together, whether you're active, retired, or glued to a laptop. Before we wrap, what's your biggest piece of advice for long-term nerve health?
Consistency beats intensity. Building these small habits, be it posture checks, daily glides, or good sleep, pays off over months and years. Think of it as investing in your quality of life, one mindful move at a time.